Hi, I'm Nora with Nora Shank Nutrition. I'm so excited about our partnership with Washington Green Grocer to help bring you meals that can help you to slim down and eat deliciously. So I'm going to show you today how to make our very first weekly salad. That's a way where you can save up to 2 hours a week to make yourself a salad that can be used both as an entree, a great quick lunch, and also serve as a side for dinner. We suggest using the harissa roasted chicken to go with it to complete your meal out. And if you have kids like me, maybe throw in a baguette to round out the meal and give them some extra carbs. So anyways, I'm gonna show you how you're gonna get this kit and how to use it and how easy it is and fast to pull together a salad that you can eat off of all week long and crave it. Who doesn't want to eat a food that they crave that also helps them to be healthier? Here we go. After you chop your romaine and you place it in a 9x13 pan on the bottom, you're going to work on your broccoli. And I wanted to show you one really quick tip. So a lot of times people throw away the stem of a broccoli, but actually it's really crunchy and super delicious and it stays really fresh and has a wonderful crunch. So just peel off the outside. If you have a peeler, that works great. If you want to just trim it off with your knife, that's just the really tough part, but it doesn't mean you can't eat it or it's not edible. But let me show you how I cut up the florets. So you can reserve this piece and chop it into pieces. But as you go into the broccoli, sometimes people get confused about how do I really chop up broccoli? So you're going to take it from the stem end here and you're just going to slice away the florets. So it becomes a lot easier to cut up the broccoli once you get the heads and the florets off, because then the pieces can become more consistent. So it's a little bit simpler. Then you're going to cut them into smaller pieces here. So I just trim in between the bigger heads, and then I'm going to just layer the broccoli in one side of my dish. So starting closest to me, I'm going to lay the broccoli in there. I'm going to chop up the stem and add that to there. And then I'm going to continue to chop up into layers, not really layer on top of one another, but layer next to each other, the different ingredients in the salad so that they don't mix, they don't stay on top of each other, because moisture is the #1 enemy of a salad and making it go bad really quickly. Here's those little pieces from the stem, and you can see I cut them up. They kind of can be the consistency of about a celery, and in the winter, broccoli is a little bit thicker of a stem, so you have to trim off quite a bit from that tough outside, otherwise it's a little too chewy for all the rest of us. You'll be chewing on it forever. Next, we're going to tackle the fennel bulb. Now, this one is pretty easy. See the stem right there? You're going to cut it in half really quickly. And on the inside, it has this kind of almond shape. This little part here, though, is not edible. It's just the core. It's a little bit too much. So you're just going to take the... The best way to eat fennel raw is thinly sliced, because it is still a cruciferous vegetable. So again, it's kind of in the celery family. So what I like to do is lay it down flat, and I'm just going to start slicing vertically, really thin slices with my knife. And then it's going to be able to be separated into pieces, kind of like the layers of an onion. That makes it a lot easier to chew in a salad, because one of the worst things about home salads is that the pieces tend to be inconsistent. So you end up needing to cut things, and that's just going to slow you down at lunchtime. And when you have precious little time and you want to eat healthy and you want to eat a salad, you want to make sure that the bite-sized pieces are really quick to eat, and you're not going to spend a lot of time cutting them up again. Next, I'm going to add some English cucumbers, and you can slice them however you want to. But generally, English cucumbers are a little bit better in a weekly salad because they're a little lower in moisture than our regular summer cucumbers. So if you can, just spend a little bit extra money on the English cucumber, because it will really help the salad to stay fresher longer, because cucumbers tend to get slimy after a couple of days. So a great way to do this is to keep them on the far side of the salad so you don't touch anything else. They tend to not play well with others, if you know what I mean. So you're going to lay those in on top of the salad on the far end. Next, we're going to add some strawberries, and if they're organic, I don't recommend washing them because, again, moisture. Okay, so we're just going to take the top off, which you can save for smoothies. It's actually really good for you. And we're just going to quarter the strawberries. So just quarter them lengthwise and add them to your salad next to the cucumbers, because they, they'll play well. They will play well together. So I'm going to pat my arrows dry. Here's the pomegranate juice gets soaked up before I add it to my salad. So here we go. Your first weekly salad. You did it. It's super delicious. You just cover this up and keep it in the fridge for a couple days. It'll stay fresh. And you can add several different kinds of proteins to this, but just remember, broccoli has a ton of protein per cup, so that's in your favor. You've got a source of a digestive, which is basically a licorice or a celery-based thing that really helps your liver to detox, which is amazing. You've got the arrows, which is a high fiber, high vitamin C punch for you. You've got strawberries, which is super sweet and delicious, but also that red color, remember, is really important for heart health and cancer prevention. And then you've got the cucumbers here, which are full of water, but also they have that really strong smell to them. And anytime something has a strong smell, it means it has antioxidants and phytochemicals that actually help fight disease and help you to stay healthier. So great job on your first salad. Can't wait to see yours. Please tag me, Nora Shank Nutrition, and #weekly salad.